Hello, this is Jack from tofluency.com. Yesterday I did a live lesson and somebody asked me a question. They asked me, how do you use make sure? Okay, make sure. And I think this person asked me this maybe because I use this a lot during my lessons. I say things like, make sure you're using the right methods. Make sure you download my book. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. And this means take the necessary action to be sure that you do something. So it means to take that action, to do what you need to do in order to do what I'm talking about. Now, I am using it in the imperative, make sure. But it is quite informal at times. It all depends on the context. Now, it can be quite strong in certain situations. For example, a teacher can say to a student, make sure you never do that again. With maybe angrier intonation. Make sure you never do that again. So in this case, it's stronger. But the way I use it in my videos, it's not that strong. But I want to be certain that you do something. Now we can also use make sure in a different way. Here's an example. I'm texting you to make sure that you got my invitation. I'm texting you to make sure that you got my invitation. Now in this case, I'm checking to be sure of something. I'm checking to be certain of something. Now, we use this a lot in English. Here's a great example as well. Imagine that you have a contract with a telephone company, but you want to cancel that contract. So you call the company and you say, hey, I want to cancel my contract. And they say, okay, it's going to be cancelled within the next 5 days. What you can do is call the company after 5 days and say, hey, I'm calling to make sure that you cancelled my contract. I'm calling to make sure that you cancelled my contract. So you're calling to be certain of something. You're calling to check on the situation. What I want you to do now is to leave an example below using this. So just use any example using make sure. And if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Or if you're watching on Facebook, that you like this page. Thank you for watching. Please share it with anyone who would find it useful, and I'll see you in the next lesson.